Do y'all remember when Animal Crossing New Horizons released on March of 20th of 2020? Man, crazy to think that it's already been a year and a half since the game has been released. And if you're like me, as well as many other people who downloaded or purchased this game at release, then you know just how addicting and how much fun the game was, as well as how helpful the game was mentally for many of us during those times. Again, though, if you're like me, as well as many other people who purchased this game, then you know we haven't picked up the game in months, therefore leaving your friendly neighborhood animals all to their lonesome. Yet here we are, yet here you are, excited. Finally, the Animal Crossing New Horizons that we fans have been waiting for. A new hope that will hopefully renew our addiction and love for the game. An update that actually is worth booting the game up again, as well as possibly resetting your island. My name is Dexter with the Coozins, and join me as we rate each and every single feature that was announced in this Animal Crossing Direct. Okay, so the video is technically split into two parts, the free update as well as the DLC. We'll be rating each feature 1 out of 5, and I'll do my best to cover both of those as thoroughly and quickly as possible. So this free update is actually scheduled to release on November 5th of 2021, and Nintendo has announced that it will be the last free major update that is coming to the game. The Roost. Okay, so this has been rumored for quite a long time. People have been waiting for Brewster to come back to Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I know that a lot of people theorized whether it was going to be his own shop or if he's going to be at the museum, and it's good to see him back in the museum. And it looks like a number of NPCs that you normally can't interact with, like the Able sisters, the Nook twins, Isabel, as well as I'm sure many others, are going to have specific dialogues and opportunities for you to get to know them better. And you're also only a phone call away with an amiibo card or a figurine to invite other of your favorite characters into the cafe. And of course, online features and playing online with friends is still a possibility. Very smart by Nintendo, I think, to announce this first and foremost. I know that many people and many fans were waiting for this announcement, so they got this out of the way and then they proceeded to blow our minds with the rest of this expansive update. With all that being said though, I'll honestly just have to give this feature a 3 out of 5, just because I just don't see myself using or enjoying it very much long term. You know what I mean? I just feel like the conversations and the dialogues will get old sooner than later. Alright, Captain's Boat Tours. So basically, players can pay 1,000 Nook miles to go on tour with Captain on exclusive islands. Very cool, new islands with new plants, different seasons, and different times of day. Plus, he sings to you. Gotta give this one a 3.5 out of 5. And honestly, it could be higher, but you know, Nintendo maybe is holding off on us about what you actually find on the island. Maybe you do get to find new villagers or even fishers or bugs, but as it stands right now, it looks just kind of plain and a little boring, and honestly that price tag to me does not seem very worth it. Very, very cool, but not a feature I see myself wanting to do every time I play the game. Could be wrong though, probably am wrong, hoping I am wrong in regards to those islands. We are talking about Harvey's Island Plaza. New NPCs with their own services are being added on a special plaza at Harvey's Island. Harriet, Katrina, Sahara, Red, and many others, I'm sure, will have the opportunity to have their own little stores here. Reese and Cyrus will also customize furniture that you normally cannot customize on your own. Gotta give this one a 5 out of 5, and it would be even higher if I could do that, but a feature that adds more unlocking and progression to a game that I feel is very much lacking progression after a certain point, as well as it's very practical for the players once fully unlocked. It's a great way to utilize Harvey's Island, and you also don't have to worry about fitting those shops on your island. Group stretching. Okay, I'll keep this one pretty short. Essentially, you get to interact with the tape decks in the town hall. Cool homage, by the way, to the original Animal Crossing on the GameCube with that tape deck. it's Joy-Con control or motion control, and I'm just gonna give this one a 1 out of 5. I just don't see myself doing this in the game, at least how they intended for you, by the way, with the motion controls. Enacting ordinances. You now have the power to make shops and villagers open early or wake up earlier, or close later and wake up later, as well as other niche ones like making your weeds appear less, or making items cost more or sell for more. Awesome feature, great way for those who don't like to time travel to get the most bang for their buck in the game. 4.5 out of 5 for that one. Upgraded home services, more exterior customization options, being able to change the roof, being able to change the mailbox, the exterior wall, the door. That's awesome. I'm all for more customizations. Gotta give this one a 4 out of 5. All right, more storage bridges and inclines. Storage was a huge deal during the end game, so increasing it to 5,000 will definitely help. And the part that I'm really excited for are the max number of bridges and incline. Increasing those from 8 to 10 was a great move. Honestly, the only thing that I feel like could have made this better would be increasing the amount of villagers that you could actually have on your island. Still though, gotta give this one a 5 out of 5. New Nook Mile rewards. Okay, so I don't really see myself using the reactions or caring too much for them, never have per se, but custom fencing and of course the aforementioned licenses to increase construction of inclines and bridges give this feature a much added boost in the rating. Gonna give this one a 3 out of 5. Cooking. This is another feature that was long rumored and data mined, and it was cooking and planting with more crops other than just pumpkins. You're able to make new dishes with the new DIY recipes. Wheat, tomato, sugarcane, carrots, potatoes will all be available, which seems really cool, by the way, and adds more to your daily chores. I think what really makes this feature is that you're able to fill your belly by 5 per meal as compared to 1 per fruit, so that will make it easier, very much so, for those that are terraforming. It's a great investment, but I still don't see myself using it or dedicating too much time to this feature itself. Gotta give this one a 3 out of 5. Ceiling decor and accent walls. Anything that will help with interior designing and decorating in this game will be a huge plus and a welcome addition for me, as I feel the game kind of got done dirty, especially specifically for those interior designing abilities. So the new Pro Decorating license allows you to hang items from the ceiling and use patterns to customize individual sections of the wall and flooring in your house. You're also able to navigate in tighter spots, so that makes interior designing a little bit look more natural, I guess you can say. So that's pretty cool. Gonna give this feature a 4 out of 5. New fences. The Pro Construction license allows you to construct those extra bridges and inclines, and as well as customize the color of your fences. Those white fences finally will be available, as well as it gives you 9 new options in fencing. So this is gonna be a 4 out of 5 in my book. Okay, so going on now to the Pro Camera app. Really cool being able to take pictures from a new perspective and even setting it up on a tripod. It will be an awesome feature for friends sharing their islands or capturing your favorite characters in a new light, but honestly cannot see myself using it too much. I know that other YouTubers that are dedicated to Animal Crossing content, I'm sure will love this feature, but for me, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5. More options with custom designs. You can now wear custom designs that were previously locked just to furnitures, and they can also be used as flooring, wallpaper, and accent walls. Very cool, but not a feature I personally will use to its fullest potential, so I'm gonna give that one a 2 out of 5. New hairstyles and reactions. 11 new hairstyles being added. Nice touch. Big fan of hairstyles, as I'm a barber by trade, and like I said earlier about the reactions, don't care too much about those, but there are new reactions. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 5. Alright, now it's the app Island Life 101. So we know that this new app on the Nook phone will give you tips on how to make the most out of your island life. So this cool feature adds a little bit more structure to that and will hopefully be helpful, especially to the younger kiddos that are playing this. But I'm just gonna give this one a 2 out of 5. New items with Nook Miles. This is an awesome feature, I think. Awesome to get more specific Nook Mile furnitures that are pretty cool. But what I think especially makes this feature and is helpful is the new storage shed that can be placed outside and connects directly to your home storage, as well as an ATM that lets you access your bank without having to enter and exit the town hall every single time. Great time savers, great quality of life improvements. We all about that quality of life improvements for the game. 5 out of 5 for me. New KK songs. 2 Ks, not 3. Don't get that twisted. So new songs and a new music box will be added. Cool. But I honestly never really cared too much about KK Slider. Gonna give this one a 2 out of 5 for me. Gyroids. Players can now dig up gyroid fragments, plant them, water them, and watch them grow. You can even customize the color of them. It's like your own little pet rocks that make noises. People have been speculating their return, and here they are with a new improvement to them. Very cool. Gonna give this a 3.5 out of 5. Alright, permanent ladders. So we can now craft a wooden ladder setup kit and place them on cliffs around the islands permanently, making traversing the island and landscapings that much easier. Gotta give this one a 4 out of 5. Huge quality of life, baby. Okay, more villagers and dialogues. So adding 8 new villagers and 8 returning villagers from the past games and spicing up the dialogue for each villager type. Much needed variety. They feel so bland in this game, and I think this will help with that. Gonna give this one a 4 out of 5. Okay, so now we're getting into the paid DLC, Happy Home Paradise, which looks awesome. By the way, I'm very happy with the DLC I have purchased so far with Nintendo. Technically it's been 2. That being said, I think this DLC looks awesome and does not look to disappoint. So the first new feature is designing a new island. As the new resort developer, you get to work with Lottie to help villagers get their vacation home of their dreams, helping them decorate the interior and exterior of their home. This has got to be a 5 out of 5 for me. That's really awesome, really cool. I love the idea of having a secondary island with a lot more customizations and a lot more different seasons and variety throughout. Okay, new interior possibilities. So as you complete more requests, you unlock the options that really make interior more immersive, like partial walls and pillars, or even the option to make furniture gleam by polishing them, which sounds really weird, but it just adds a little bit more immersion to the interior designing. Like I said earlier, kind of got gypped, so this really is cool. But I think what makes this feature mostly is the ability to make villagers roommates. The ability to have 2 specific villagers and put them in a room is really cool. 5 out of 5. New currency. So now you can earn what they're calling Pokey currency while working as a resort developer, allowing you to purchase rare furniture that you cannot find anywhere else. Sweet. Adds new variety to the game, but not really something I plan to invest too much into purposefully anyway. So this is going to be a 3.5 out of 5. New buildings and souvenirs. So this is the last one that I want to rate, and it's the large buildings you get to design. Schools, restaurants, hotels, and possibly even more. And the ability to bring your current villagers and to the resort and decorate a new house for them. The new buildings will allow you to see your villagers at work, and the awesome customization and the ability to see your villagers in a new light. I gotta give this one a 5 out of 5. That is really cool. So overall, if you tally up the ratings, there was 24 new features that I counted or scored anyway out of 5. That totals up to 120 points possibility. And if you tally up the scores that I gave each and every single one of them, it adds up to 86, which means according to the rating, the overall excitement and a scoreboard that I can give this direct is a C plus. But really, that doesn't sound right, does it? And no matter what the ratings say about these features or how much I think I will enjoy these features, the truth is the numbers don't do the direct as well as the features that have been added any justice. Truthfully, this direct has got me playing Animal Crossing New Horizons again. I actually restarted my island and I'm playing it without time skipping, and if you know me, that is a very hard thing for me to commit to. Again, I want to state that all of this is my own personal opinion, and I'm sure yours differs from mine, and I would love to hear your opinions in the comments below. What features are you most excited for, and what features do you think that I am severely undervaluing? I really want to hear your thoughts, and while you're down there, why not subscribe so you never miss a video from the Coozins. Me and my cousin Ben are currently trying to survive a Let's Play playthrough of Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. We do try to upload videos on a weekly basis, 2 to 3, 5 at most at a week. So please subscribe and enjoy those. Until next time, my name is Dexter, and thank you for tuning in with the Coozins.